I sat down in my chair and listened carefully. Each song was beautiful. The music was relaxing and filled the room with warmth. I closed my eyes and imagined the city in the 1980s when this music was first recorded. The sounds were clear and pure. I felt a connection to the past, to the musician, and to all the people who had listened to this music before me. Time passed slowly. I listened to every track carefully, enjoying each note and each rhythm. The music was soft, but it had a deep feeling. I felt calm and happy. It was more than just listening to music. It was an experience. I felt that I had discovered something very special. The record had a story, and I was part of it now. After listening to the first side, I took a small break. I made a cup of tea and returned to my chair. I placed the cup near me and looked at the record. The cover was beautiful, and now I knew the music inside was excellent. I felt satisfaction. The day had started as a normal walk, but it ended with a wonderful discovery. I finished my tea and continued listening to the record. I paid attention to every detail, the soft guitar, the voice, the small sounds in the background. It felt like the musician was playing for me, only I smiled, thinking about how lucky I was to find this record. The blues music was soothing and full of emotion. It was a perfect evening. Finally, I decided to write the name of the musician and the album in my notebook. I wanted to remember it and perhaps recommend it to my friends. I wrote carefully the name, the year, and a few notes about the style. This small record from the 1980s had brought me happiness and a connection to music history. The evening continued, and I listened to the entire album twice. I felt completely relaxed. The combination of a calm walk, discovering a new record, and listening to excellent music created a perfect memory. I realized how important small moments of life can be. A walk, curiosity, and patience had brought me something beautiful and memorable. Before going to bed, I cleaned the record and placed it on the shelf. I looked at the cover one more time. The colors, the photograph, and the old design gave me a feeling of nostalgia. I felt grateful I had discovered something new, something wonderful. Music had the power to change my mood, to create peace and happiness. I thought about the small shop on the corner street, the wooden shelves, the smell of old records, the soft music. All of it created a perfect place for music lovers. I promised myself to return soon. There were so many records to discover and so many stories to hear. The shop had a special atmosphere, one that could not be found anywhere else. I went to bed thinking about the vinyl and the music I had just listened to. The blues melodies were still in my head. I felt relaxed and happy. The simple pleasure of walking, discovering and listening had made the day special. I realized that life is full of small treasures, waiting to be found. A simple walk to the corner shop had become a wonderful adventure. Even the city outside felt different now. I thought about the people walking, the streets and the shops. There was a rhythm and beauty in everyday life, waiting for someone to notice it. Music, curiosity, and a calm evening could turn ordinary life into something memorable. I felt grateful and happy to experience it.